Bye, Kit Kat.
Right, we right to go?
Yeah, as I said, darling, one night, what's the worst that can happen? We starve, we've forgotten anything like a toothbrush or whatever.
With the dramas of yet another busy week behind us, Donna and I looked at each other recently and thought, we've got a camper outside. Let's just hook it up to the Jeep and get out of town for an overnight trip. Nothing over the top, just a relaxing weekend away to reset. Let's keep the trip to a maximum of 2 hours away. So after deciding on wine country and looking at potential camping spots, we decided to give the Hipcamp app a try. This is a service where property owners allow campers and caravanners to stay on their properties. We ended up choosing Amanda's Wine Country farm stay, which was about 20 minutes away from the wineries. It was a working horse adjustment farm with maybe 5 acres free for those camping caravanning. Fairly basic, but included a fire pit and cut firewood, along with toilet facilities a minute's walk away. Cost for the night? $47. You can't complain about that.
Look up to the moon. I'll meet you outside, away from the crowd. Just you and me together, it will all seem better outside. Just us in the sky. I will go wherever, I'll be yours forever.
You'll remember when we came back from last trip that I made comment that I wouldn't mind putting some shelves in the cupboards to help rearrange clothes and keep our shoes separate from our clothes so the clothes didn't get dirty and the like. I've come across something I think was much better. It's lighter and it was probably cheaper than anything that I could do myself. I've been shopping at IKEA again. And we've ended up with a set of these lightweight boxes. They fold up, they zip at the bottom, and that keeps them together. They're a fairly reasonable sized box. If you fold your clothes up, you can fit a heap of stuff in each one. And we've got 3 of these boxes in the shelf, plus there's a shoe box, and that's got a flap on it and it lets the shoes breathe. I can fit 2 pairs of sand shoes and a pair of thongs in there. And that keeps the shoes, if they get dirty, away from everything, which is good. But all of this, and this is more good luck than good management, fits into the cupboard. And the beauty with all of this stuff, we've still got the drifter bags underneath, and we've got a large and a small drifter bag. We fit all of our clothes in here, and I dare say we could go away for at least a week or 2 with just what we've got in here each, because we take one side each. What it also means is that you can pack all this stuff inside. So just take all the boxes inside, pack everything inside, just carry the boxes out, plonk them in the cupboards, and when you come home, you take all the boxes back and unpack. It's worked out really well and we're really happy with it. Now, whilst I was in IKEA, I've also bought a mattress topper. That's a 20mm thick mattress topper. It just sits on top of the mattress. There's nothing that holds it down. We've found that it doesn't move at all. However, it transforms the sleeping experience. As in an older video, I do have an IKEA inner sprung mattress. Because I've got a really nice mattress at home, I found it a bit hard, and the mattress topper just transforms it to the pillow top that I've got inside. A lot of people do have issues with regards to making beds in those things. We've found the easiest way is to put a fitted sheet over the mattress and then just put a quilt over the top of that. And then if you need something further, just a light blanket or something. And it works really well. We find we crank the windows slightly, and with both of us in here, it's more than warm enough, and we don't get any condensation whatsoever. So that's what we've been up to with little upgrades to the camper in the meantime. Hello boys.
What was that?
Well, they're standing there looking at us. After arriving at the farm stay, we set up the camper and set off for the day. There are some great wineries in the Hunter, and it's a joy to sit back on a glorious day, sampling some of the district's produce whilst listening to the stories that accompany each new wine sample. It's also a cheap day out unless you want to restock your cellar completely. We're members at Keith Tulloch's Vineyard and especially enjoy the views and tastings on the verandas at their cellar door. As it was lunchtime, we included a cheese platter to the mix and spent a good hour and a half there. We also made a few purchases taking advantage of the 20% member discounts.
But you already got one at home.
That night we picked up a marinated lamb roast and some vegetables. Threw them all in the Weber with some lamb gravy. It turned out far, far better than it should have, and it was enjoyed with a nice red that we'd purchased that day while sitting around the fire before retiring for the night. After a good night's sleep, we arose, enjoyed a cup of coffee around the fire before packing up and making our way home. All in all, a really enjoyable weekend. No real planning, not expensive, but rich in experience. It's something we need to do much more going forward. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.